Christmas is. Hey. How you doing? Hello darlings, and welcome back to my channel. So today I am going to be talking about Christmas. Now, in case you haven't figured it out by now, I am what people would call a Christmas person. I love Christmas. I am obsessed with Christmas. It is the only redeemable thing about the cold months, because the cold is disgusting. Fight me. I think that Christmas is such a lovely, wonderful, amazing holiday, and I would really love to know if you celebrate Christmas, if you celebrate it religiously or non-religiously like I do, or if you celebrate a different festive festival? Is that how that works? If you celebrate anything other than Christmas in the colder months, I would also love to know that. So do let me know in the comments down below. But because I love Christmas so much, and I love vintage so much, I thought I would combine the two and talk about your absolute must-have accessories for the festive season. Let's go. The number one thing is, of course, brooches. I love a good brooch. They are a lifesaver on particularly not vintage outfits that you have to wear because you've got a job at a modern clothing store. They can really transform any look, and festive brooches are amazing. There are some more low-key, slightly less in-your-face festive brooches that are just kind of sparkly and pretty and low-key and elegant. And then you have some more obnoxious and very, very festive brooches, which is my personal favourite kind to wear. My mama, kiss your darling through the telephone. If it's offensively Christmassy, I want it on my shirt. The next vintage must-have is festive and adorable hair accessories. Now this can be fairly simple. You can have hair flowers that are in particularly festive colours like red or green or gold, or that have sparkly bits attached to them, or you could go a bit DIY and make your own. If you have seen my last festive house tour video, I am sorely tempted to get another packet of those beautiful butterflies that were on my sparkly pink Christmas tree and attach them to bobby pins and just put them in my hair. It would be large, it would be obnoxious, but it would be amazing. Please leave thoughts in the comments. You also have things like pretty little hair combs that have festive things in them. Their options are honestly endless, but my favourite hair flowers for getting that extra festive look are these sparkly red ones that I love to kind of stack on one side of my head, usually to accentuate a hairstyle, or this beautiful hair flower. It has sparkly berries on it and it just looks so Christmassy to me. I absolutely adore it. Jessica Kelgren-Fozard also recently made an amazing video on making your own Christmassy hair accessories, so I'll leave that link in the description below. Take a guess. Petticoats are a brilliant way of making your outfit more festive, especially if it's in a colour like this beautiful blush red from Doris Designs. I think especially under like a white dress like this one, then having just that pop of red is extra festive and looks absolutely beautiful. Plus, Petticoats actually help to keep you warmer, so there's that. It's not just a vintage style I want to look like a princess thing. It actually keeps you warm. Or at least that's the excuse I'm using. Of course, you need a fair share of cardigans. This isn't a particularly festive cardigan. I don't actually have that many festive knitwear items. I don't think I actually have any festive knitwear items, which I am going to have to fix immediately. But when you do have them, you can make them look extra pretty and vintage. I saw, again, Jessica Kelburn-Fozard. I'm obsessed with her. Go check out her channel, please, if you haven't already. And I saw her using a belt off of a dress to cinch in a cardigan, which she put over it. And I think it's a beautiful, beautiful way to kind of tie in a cardigan, keep that vintage shape, and looks really, really beautiful. So I'm all in favour of this trick. And it works especially well if you are getting festive knitwear that isn't vintage and therefore doesn't end at your waist, and you want to make it look nice and vintage, like this. One of my most major Christmas, winter in general essentials for fashion is white tights. And I have all of them in the wash right now, so I can't show you, but check out my Instagram for evidence. White tights are, in my opinion, a perfect vintage winter accessory. I have 2 pairs of white tights and 1 pair of cream tights, all of which are in the wash because yes, you do have to wash them far more often, but I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing because it keeps them nice and clean. I just think that white tights, they brighten up an outfit, they keep a colour palette going, they look really, really wintry to me. I just think they look precious, and yes, some people consider them to be like a child's thing or like a 5-year-old thing, but I think they're perfectly lovely and stylish, so fight me on it. Finally, the most important Christmas vintage accessory that you can have that's very classic, timeless and free is the spirit of the season. I love Christmas, as I'm sure I've said so many times, and one of the reasons why I love it is because of the spirit of the Christmas season. Even if you celebrate it non-religiously, as I do, neither myself or any of my family are religious very heavily. I just, ever since I was little, I love how the season is all about goodwill and kindness towards others, a really big focus on peace on earth and peace between people and finding common ground, giving and generosity and showing your love and affection and appreciation for everyone around you. I just think that that's the best message, especially in these very confusing times. I think that an attitude of kindness and generosity and forgiveness towards others is one of the most festive things that you can have, no matter what you are wearing, who you choose to love, who you choose to worship if you are religiously inclined, who you live with, whether you're close to your family or not, whether you have massive big parties or whether you just want to stay in by yourself. I think the spirit of Christmas applies universally to everyone, and it makes me feel really happy. So yes, the Christmas spirit is always in style. So that is all for my vintage accessories Christmas guide. I'm sure that you can come up with so many more ideas in the comments, so leave what your vintage essentials are for the festive season down in the comments below. I'm so excited, and I want to get a few more lovely Christmassy videos up before our beautiful Christmas day, so please let me know as soon as possible in the comments what you would like to see from me. I love you all so very much, and I will see you in my next video. And don't forget that you can follow me on all of my social media. You can follow me on Instagram at AveryVintageDarling. You can follow me on Twitter at VVintageDarling, and I will leave all of my links in the description box below. I hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful day. Au revoir!